In today's video, we're going to be playing the new trending Clash Royale ripoff called Boom Arena. The thing about this ripoff, though, is it is actually good. That's the crazy thing. It has been trending like crazy recently on Twitter and TikTok. It is 100% free-to-play friendly. So basically, it is very similar to Clash Royale, except there's no card levels, so you don't have to worry about upgrading anything. As you can see, there's no shop yet, so there's no ridiculous offers, and just the gameplay is very good as well. Real-time PvP battle. Fair matchmaking. This is why the matchmaking is fair, because no card is overpowered. There is no card levels in the game. Cards have the same exact level, so it's an even playing field. Alright guys, so in our first game, we're going to be running 2.6. The Explorer is the Ice Golem, the Super Ape is the Hog Rider, Ice Tiny is the Ice Spirit, the Gunner is the Musketeer, the Skeletons are just the Skeletons, the Cannon is the Cannon, Flying Bomb's the Fireball, and the Rolling Steel is the Log. So we got all these other cards too here to try out. We'll probably play a few games this video. So here we go. So we do have the Ice Tiny in our starting hand. We can go Ice Tiny at the bridge, see what this guy wants to do. And he's not going to do anything, so I guess we can just go ahead and cycle our Gunner in the back, and then maybe go for our Explorer in front, depending on what this guy wants to do. It seems like he's not playing anything right now. Okay, he actually is going to go for his Rocket, and he does take our Gunner out, which is pretty unfortunate. But I guess we can go for our Super Ape here, and even though, guys, we just started playing this game, as you can see, everything is on the same level, so it's completely fair. Our Super Ape is coming in, getting a lot of damage on top of the tower, which is really, really solid. So we already have an amazing start here. We took out half of his tower. If he decides to pressure us, we could go for our Cannon. So he is going to go for his Skeleton Barrel. So we have our Cannon set up, going to take that out really, really nicely. I guess we can just cycle our Ice Tiny at the bridge here. We cycle Skeletons in the back. And then let's go for an Explorer Super Ape push. We don't know yet if he has a building. He seems to be having a really hard time defending our Super Apes. We have our Rolling Steel ready too. So he is going to go for the Rocket on top of our Super Ape. Unfortunately for him though, we are still going to be able to get the tower. So amazing start to this match over here. We probably just set up a Cannon here, get ready to defend. He might go in for his Skeleton Barrel pretty soon. So he's actually going to go for his Dark Knight. So if you guys didn't know, that is basically the Mega Knight. Very, very similar to that. So we're going to go for our Explorer here, just a tank for that. And then we're going to pressure with a Super Ape in the opposite lane. So amazing start to this match over here. We're going to get a lot of damage with our Super Ape in the right lane. Maybe we could even make this a 2 crown. We got only a minute, 14 seconds remaining in this match. So things are looking really, really good here. And as you guys can see, the interactions are very, very similar to Clash Royale, but because of just the recent Clash Royale update being kind of a complete disaster, that's why a lot of people have been having so much fun grinding this game, because the interactions are so similar. It's just the main difference is there's no card levels. This guy rage quit. All right, let's BM him. Noob. 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 Ha ha ha. Outstanding. Lucky. Well, I guess I'm saying I got lucky. Whatever. Noob. Noob. All right. Let's play another deck now. See what else other decks we can make inside of this game. Really, really nice dub, though. All right, guys. Now we're going to be playing some Miner wall breakers. The Miner is the Digger. The Fawn is the Goblins. The Fire Tiny is the Fire Spirit. The Devils, the Minions. Rolling Steel, Log, like I already said. Suicide is the wall breakers. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Cannon. And then Poison. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can get 2 wins in a row. All right, guys, here we go. We do have the Digger in our starting hand. I guess we can just go for Digger and Fawn to start this game off. The Digger is actually broken. He is getting nerfed in the next balance change in this game. And yeah, guys, there's actually balance changes in this game too, and they're pretty good. At the end of the video, I guess I'll show you guys the balance changes. So really nice start over here. As you can see, we got a ton of damage on his tower. I guess we can just cycle our Devil. And then maybe we could go for Suicide in the right lane just to get a little bit of pressure going. So he's going to go for his Viking in the back. The Viking, guys, is the P.E.K.K.A. We're going to get a Poison down on top of his Witch. Should be able to deal a good amount of damage to her. I don't know if it's going to take her out, but we could always go for our Rolling Steel on top of her if it is not going to be enough. But I don't even think we'll need it because, as you see, okay, so he is going to go for his Graveyard. Let's just kite that Viking over here. And we will need to go for our Rolling Steel on top of the Graveyard, otherwise it's just going to get a ton of damage. So the Graveyard is really strong as well inside this game. He is BMing us. We can give him the Well Done, I guess. We'll go for our Digger. It's going to get a lot of damage on top of the tower. It's not going to quite take the tower, I don't think, but look at that. Just like that, we took back the lead. We could, again, pressure with some Suicide in the right lane, maybe force a response out of him, see what he wants to do. Yeah, let's go for it in the right lane and go from there. So, boom. Very cool. Let's go for a Fire Tiny just to get a little bit of pressure going. So he's going to go for his Viking at the bridge very aggressively. I do not know how I feel about that play. We need to get Devil down for sure on top of this Graveyard over here. See what this guy wants to do. And just like that, I mean, it's looking like we're going to be able to win this one pretty easily. I feel like if you're good at Clash Royale, you pick up on this game really quick, because like I said, so many of the interactions are just very, very similar. So if you're good at Clash Royale, you're going to be pretty solid at this game. The one thing, though, is if you hold down the card, it doesn't tell you how much damage it does. So I actually don't know if this Rolling Steel is going to do enough. No, it doesn't quite do enough damage to finish off the tower, unfortunately. That's all right, though. We can just cycle our Fawn. We could maybe go Suicide here, try to see if we can take the tower with those. Let's get a Fire Tiny going. We could, I guess, just go for a Poison on the Graveyard. I don't actually know why I didn't do that before. So as you can see, it doesn't look like it one-shots the Skellies. It does need 2 ticks, but I guess that's still fine. It's still a fairly good counter. He does give us the Lucky. We could say, we could give him the Hee-Hee. Let's set up a cannon here. And I guess we could go for a Fire Spirit. And all we really need to do is just defend for the remainder of the game. We're looking really, really solid here. I don't know if this guy gave up. He's going to go for his Viking in the back. We could go ahead and give him a couple noobs and I guess an haha, an oops. Like, even the BM in this game is better than Clash Royale. They have, like, way more text. BM, like, I think in Clash Royale they only have, I think it's 3 or 4, so that's the other thing that's pretty cool about this game as well. So nice double over there with Modern Wall Breakers. Alright guys, so I guess for our last game, we'll play some 3 Musketeers. You can see that we got the 3 Gunners in the deck, the Mana Collector, we have the Footman Barrel, the Explorer, which is again the Ice Golem, the Ape, this is the Royal Hogs, the Heel Tiny, the Ghost, and of course the Mirror. Let's get into the last game of the video, see if we can get a dub with 3 Musketeers. So let's go ahead and set up our Mana Collector first play. Obviously, can't really go wrong with that. And he's going to have skeletons as well as the giant skeleton. So I guess we could probably just cycle our Explorer in the back here and then probably go for our Ghost. We might need our 3 Musketeers here on defense because this is a pretty scary push coming in. Hopefully our Mana Collector is able to get us the mana in time. Okay, here we go. Let's go for our 3 Gunners and see if we can defend this push pretty well. Okay, so he is going to go arrows. That did get him pretty good value, those arrows, I do have to say. That bomb from the Giant Skelly is able to put in some good work there. Let's go for our Footman Barrel and the Heel Tiny, and then maybe we'll cycle another Mana Collector here, see what this guy wants to do. Yeah, let's go for it now, because he just spent a lot of Elixir. And we could even mirror the Mana Collector, potentially. It's very good to get a good, with the 3 Gunners, it's very good to get a good Elixir lead, if you are able to, because obviously they are very, very expensive. So let's go ahead and mirror our Mana Collector, because if he doesn't have a big spell, it should be able to get a good amount of value this match. So the Giant Skelly is coming down the lane over there, and he is going to go for his, I believe that's a Dark Prince, that thing. I don't know for sure entirely. Let's just go for our Explorer over here to kite that over. And we need some defense over here for sure. That tower is going to retarget onto the Spear Faunas, which is really nice. Let's go for our Footman Barrel and then a Heel Tiny. We're not regenerating Elixir quite as quick as I would hope. Luckily, though, we are able to take that out, which is really cool. Our Fauna Collectors do not seem to be getting us... okay, hold up. The Fauna Collectors are not... What is going on? We're not getting fauna from them. Wait, what? No! Oh, no. Wait, what? What happened? Wait. What? I'm so confused. Oh, no. Okay, so I guess that is something they're gonna have to fix. Bro, no, that is, I don't know what happened. Okay, so the Fauna Collector probably isn't smart to use then. While we're on the topic of bugs, there's one other bug they also got to fix. I'll show you guys. And then when they do that, I think the game actually has some pretty good potential. So as you guys can see, there are balance changes, like I said, in this game, like there is in Clash Royale. And for some reason, I don't know why the Digger is getting a buff and the Suicide, even though I think they're both very, very good. So questionable balance changes, but what's really good is the portal glitch is going to be patched. So basically there's a bug in the game, and this happens like every other game, where someone will place something like on your king tower, like the Viking, which is the P.E.K.K.A, or just something else and just 3-crown you instantly. That's a bug they need to patch, but after they do that, the game is just going to be incredibly fun to play. But yeah, guys, I was not lying when I said this game is trending. Look at how many likes this tweet got. I was doing this for fun, and it ended up blowing up. It got it's at like 1,400 likes right now. Should I play the new trending Boom Arena game on stream tonight? I was asking if I should play it on my kick stream, and it got over 1,400 likes, and all the comments were like, yes, yes, play it, play it. That's why I made a video on it. I even, for fun on Twitter, made my profile picture the Boom Arena profile pic. It's got over 800 likes as well. But anyways, guys, what do you think of this Clash Royale ripoff? I think out of all the Clash Royale ripoffs, this one is just the most hilarious, and it came out at the perfect time with Clash Royale being in a horrible spot, and hey, it's free to play, so when they patch the bug, this game might actually have potential. Let me know what you guys think.